I can't recommend the book strongly enough. It connects the dots, which is another important thing for all of us. Not just saying, oh, there's one bad guy. It's not rotten apples. It's a system that needs to be changed. And her really profound understanding of that, I think, couldn't be more timely and more important. So with that, my good friend and our hero, Arianna.
What I'm arguing in the book is that there has been a huge paradigm shift which the media have not acknowledged. What used to be left is now the center, being in favor of doing something about global warming was supposed to be a left-wing, marginal, even extremist position. Bringing the troops home from Iraq was supposed to be left-wing. Corporate responsibility, demanding regulations were supposed to be left-wing issues. Universal health care was supposed to be a left-wing demand. Now we have 60 to 70% of Americans who are in favor of all these positions. So as a result, the center has shifted. The media have not acknowledged it. But what is extremely ironic is that during this time, the right, the lunatic fringe of the right, that has taken over the Republican Party, our democracy, and our debate, is actually dominating both what's happening policy-wise and what we are debating. That is the extreme paradox of what is happening now. The people are now ahead of the media and ahead of our leaders. And that's why we're kind of longing for leaders to define the new center and to explain what exactly has happened. And it has to start with stopping pretending that every side has two issues. Because we continue to think that, so this is a left-wing position, this is a right-wing position, and clearly the right thing must be to split the difference. But that's not the truth. The truth actually very often is lurking in the shadows. It's on one side or the other. It's not always found by splitting the difference. Because the media somehow believe that every issue has two sides. And the job of the reporter or the interviewer would be to say, oh, here you have it. Two sides to this issue, you make up your mind. And I'm like Pontius Pilate, washing my hands off. What is truth? Who knows? It's all yours. And, you know, it's kind of ironic because it used to be the right that believed in truth, right? And we were supposed to be the relativists. We were supposed to be the postmodern relativists who really didn't believe in absolutes and truth. But all that has dramatically changed now. We are the champions of the truth. And that is really the greatest job we have ahead of us, speaking the truth again and again and again, until all their lies and all their deceptions have nowhere to stand, that they're exposed, you know, like the little boy in the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale that said and cried out that the emperor wears no clothes. That's what it takes. And then when somebody cries it out, people look around and say, yes, the emperor and George Bush and Dick Cheney and Bill Kristol and Tony Snow, they were no clothes, and we are going to cry that out. Thank you.